Hey everybody, Marcus Crawford here with the Idaho Quadcopter channel. Hey, winter is officially here. This is November 18th is when I'm filming this. Not sure when I'll post it on the channel, but it's 33 degrees out here today. I'm at Discovery Park and there's some construction going on here. And so I thought it'd be fun to take an aerial look at it. I've got the DJI Mini 3 Pro. And it's been a while since I've been out here, so I thought it'd be fun to put the drone up and look around a little bit. Obviously, on a cold day like today, there's nobody here, so we've kind of got the place to ourselves. But anyway, let's quit messing around and let's put this drone in the air before my ears freeze off, and I'm sure my fingers will freeze off by the time I'm done here. Hey, okay, we've got a screen recording started, and looks like we're ready to go. 24 satellites. Let me take a look at the safety menu real quick. Clicking on the whoops, double click there. It is cold. Let me tell you, my fingers are already cold. So we're on bypass, max altitude 120 meters, 33 meters return to home height. That is plenty. Compass is normal, IMU is normal. I expect the battery will look good, but we'll check. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, no reason why we can't take off here. So, okay, we're going to shoot in 4K, 30 frames per second, and let's get this guy up in the air, and we'll just look around a little bit. Let's do an automated takeoff on the app.
Takeoff. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the
And there's that little drone, and the obstacle avoidance is squawking a little bit because we're surrounded by stuff here. But let's bring it around here where we can take a look. And the sun is kind of to the side of me here, but yeah, let's bring it on in here as far as we can. That's probably about as far as we can go with obstacle avoidance. I'm going to drop that gimbal down, and the sun kind of came out a little bit here, thankfully. So let's quit messing around. Let's do our droney. So reverse and up now. Whoops, yeah, I did start recording. Reverse and up. Right, you know, kind of between the light poles there, and that's probably high enough. We're 16 meters high, and kind of give you a look at the construction here, kind of give you an overall view here. You can see there, they got a lot of stuff going on. Grab a little more altitude. So this will kind of give you an overview of the park itself. And I got to tell you, it's so cold out here, my eyes are watering, so I'm struggling to look at the FPV screen, not because it's not bright enough, but because my eyes are watering from the cold. But yeah, it looks like we're doing some more construction over here. It looks like I'm kind of guessing those are probably more ball fields, right? I mean, I know that they were talking about some, I think even some soccer fields here. I'm not sure, and no doubt that it seems like they put pickleball everywhere nowadays. So, not sure what that is there. Could that be a that could be a restroom that they're putting up there or something? Who knows? Yeah, and it looks like they've got a building already built off here on this end, but it looks like they got that parking lot pretty well put in and doing a little grading. You know, there's so much demand for parks that's because there's so much growth in Idaho that it's just like everything. They almost just can't keep up with roads, parks, you know, services of any kind. Yeah, that almost looks like a service building there. I'm not sure. You know, for, well, who knows? That could even be a restroom. I don't really know. Yeah, because I think the Park Service building, looks like they have some construction trailers over there. That's where they store all their landscape equipment and so forth. But, yeah, it looks like we got another kind of a court going in here, some different courts. So this could be pickleball, I suppose. Or tennis, for all I know. And I hear somebody starting a concrete saw up over there. Now, what's this? These are paved. Or maybe they're that rubberized. I don't know. I wonder what this is going to be. Or is it... Yeah, yeah, anybody that has an idea, let me know. It, you know, could be tennis courts or more pickleball courts. Who knows? But this is what you're looking at now is how the park started. Right here. And I was over here earlier, and it didn't look like there were very many people there. Yeah, there's one car there. I saw, yeah, there's some kids over there, so we're going to be kind of careful and stay clear of that. But, yeah, we'll come down and kind of give you a look at the park structures here. They got some kind of cool stuff. You know, I've never, when I was a kid, we didn't have those kind of play structures for sure. Yeah, I mean, that's I think that's interesting. Oops, and then, boy, we still got the screen recording. You see, it went back to the home page here. We got off the FPV view, so click that again, and we got it back. But that's kind of an odd. That's a little anomaly there. But anyway, okay. So let's keep let's rotate around this so you guys can kind of take a look at it. I want to keep an eye. I want to make sure I'm not going over the top of those people. Yeah, so they're off on the other side there, so we're good. But, I mean, did they have, you know, they just didn't have this kind of stuff when I was a kid. I mean, look at those slides, and they can climb up, and that's all rubberized. It's real soft, so that even if you fall, you don't, you know, if the kids fall, they don't really get hurt. And then right down here, let's see, I think I'm going to have to drop the camera down. Yeah, this area right here, and of course it's shut off now, but what it is there's a water spigot there, and the kids can actually dig ditches and build dams and see how water flows in those in this area right here. Pretty cool stuff for the little young engineers, young hydrologists, I suppose, to see how things are going. And then, you know, typical of you got a good we'll just take a circle around the trail around the park here, and see that big CHF furniture truck there? They just were right here next to me. That's the truck you heard turning around a couple of minutes ago. So clearly he went down the wrong street and got a little confused. But anyway, we'll give him a pass on that. And let's just keep going around the park here. And these areas are kind of garden areas where they feature different kinds of vegetation, and usually they have signs on them to, you know, to tell the kids. It's educational stuff. Tell them what is what there. Boy, I'll tell you what, my fingers are really starting to burn here in this cold. It is definitely a cold day. I was hoping for some more sunshine, but you know, and the sun's kind of out now, but boy, it's still bitter cold, just above freezing. That's what we do for this hobby, right? And let's see, I'm going to go sideways here, and you're going to see these are dog parks right here, and I think that yeah, the one on the left is for big dogs, and the one on the right is for little dogs. I always thought those are pretty cool. They got the places for the people to sit down, and the dogs can run around and sniff each other and do whatever the heck they want to do there. And I'm sure they do a lot. So, okay, let's move forward here, because I want to show you this. This is some of the noise that you're hearing in the background right now. This is a new fire station that they're building, and we'll stay off to the edge of that. But yeah, new fire station. Again, you know, that speaks to the growth of the area. You know, it's growing so fast. You know, they're trying to keep up with the growth. You know, it's no wonder that there's a labor shortage, because there, you know, especially in construction, because there sure is a lot of commercial construction going on. So I'm sure this road will open up at some point. So let's kind of go down this guy, and I'm sure that it'll be probably an additional entrance to the park is what I expect. Pick up the camera so you can take a look there. And that's this is me off to the side over here. I'm in between the ball fields here. So you can see me standing right over there. But let's turn back this way. Let's go out and let's look at it from the other direction and get the sun behind us. In fact, let's put this baby in sport mode, and let's get out here over this farmer's field out here. Yeah, looks like we got to turn around, and you know, who knows what all they're going to put in here. Yeah, here we are. Let's flip it around and get the sun behind us. Looks like we got another cloud coming over. There we go. That kind of gives us a look at everything. Yeah, by this time, by this spring, I'm sure this is full of ball fields, etc. Plenty of parking. Let's see. Yeah, well, this is the housing development. We can kind of go over the top of here. Maybe we can search out and see where that furniture truck, where he got off to, huh? I think he is. Is that him right there? Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah. So let's kind of move over to the side and get over the top of these houses that are under construction. I mean, that's just the thing. I mean, it's just construction everywhere. Yeah, no doubt he's delivering somebody their new furniture. Yeah, that's what's going on there. He just turned down the wrong street. And I believe this over here, is a charter school. Let's go back into normal mode so we can slow things down. They were, you know, last time I was out here, this was still under construction. And as I recall, it was some sort of a charter school, but we can take a look and see what it says here. So I can't tell looking at the FPV screen, but that's the beauty of this zoom right there. What does that say? Oh, gem. Because it's in the shade, guys, oh, gem prep. Yeah, so it is. It is a school. So it's a prep school. Okay, let's zoom back out. Lots of charter schools in Idaho. And I mean, just, you know, you look at this and it's just construction as far as you can see. I'm sure this field will be filled with houses in the next year or two. Looks like we got a little localized green belt, I'm sure, that's part of this subdivision right here. They got their own little green belt. Drop some altitude here and take a look at it. Boy, it's got some pretty cool landscaping there, don't they? Yeah, that's very pleasant. You wouldn't mind living behind that, would you? Or living in front of it, or having that behind your house, I should say. Okay, let's head back here towards the park. And again, these just trying to figure out what these darker pads are for. No doubt it's some kind of a ball court, whether it's tennis. They're big enough. They must be tennis courts. I'm going to say probably, although I can't say for certain. Just want to look and see. There's still people. I don't want to get too low. Yeah, there's a bunch of kids over there. I was going to say we could kind of get down lower, but I don't want to get. I don't want to bother anybody that's with their family that's over here playing on these play structures and so forth. So yeah, we'll be careful about that. But yeah, they got, you know, lots of picnic shelters and so forth. They do a good job with this stuff. Think we can go under there? What do you think? Probably. Let me pick up that camera. I don't know if that'll block our GPS or not and mess us up. We're going to find out. Yeah, we're getting downward sensors. Is that going to push the drone up? I don't know. I don't know. Let's go straight forward here. We did it. Look at that, we did it. Pick it up here. Somebody out there walking their dog or something, so I don't want to bug them. They want to be too low right there. Yeah, somebody's dog all the way out here just ran under my feet. Okay. Here we are. And these are back, these are the walking paths again. And boy, you can tell it darkened right up. Another cloud came over. Doesn't take long. Okie dokie. It's probably about time to bring this guy home, huh? And this little kind of tent-like structure right here has a compass in the middle of it. Yeah, I don't want to. It's not liking those trees there, so. You know, I'm going to tell you though that one of the things about this little drone that is so confidence-inspiring is the sensors on it. You just know you're not. You know, it keeps you from getting into too much trouble. You know, we should be able to go through here, I think. Yeah, and that in the middle there, let me drop the camera down. That is a compass right there. So let's pick it up here. I don't want to, if somebody comes along here, I don't want to be in their way. And I saw some people out here earlier, so I'm going to get out from under there. But you know, that's one of the things that I am enjoying about about this drone is that I get into where I really trust the obstacle avoidance, and you can do things like that without too much worry. Kind of fun. Gives you some unique views. Okay, let's run this guy out here. I'm going to go back into normal mode, full stick forward, and let's run this guy out here a ways, and we'll do a return to home and call this a flight, because I'll tell you what, we're only at 56% battery, but my fingers are just about done, folks. Get the drone back out in the sun here. It's trying, but that cloud is going this way. Okay, so we're at 19 meters high. We're going to hit return to home on the controller, and it should rise to 33 meters. And one of the cool things is it allows me then to put my gloves on while I watch the drone come home. And it's not messing around. Here she comes. I can hear it. Let's drop that camera down and let's see where it's going to go here. As long as it doesn't land on anything, I'm not worried. But well, look, it's pretty close to the home point, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to be right here. Yeah, perfect. So I'm going to walk around in front of it. and it'll pick up the camera here any second. There we go. Cool little drone. Down she goes. Hey, okay, let me get everything shut down and we'll do a quick conclusion. Yeah, and before I forget, you know, you always want to remember to shut off recording, and that way you don't corrupt a file. And I'm going to stop screen recording. That screen recorder was going for 20 minutes, so that was a longer flight than I thought. And what we still have over 50% battery. So, I mean, the battery power on this little drone is amazing. Hey, okay, the sun came out just in time for our conclusion here, and I got my gloves on. Man, my fingers were really starting to burn there, getting really cold. But anyway, the goodness of the DJI Mini 3 Pro. This thing is just a stunning little drone, and you saw the things I was doing with it. You know, the obstacle avoidance just works so nice, and you're able to go up high, and you can go down really low, and you can get in, you know, you can zoom in to look at stuff. Very versatile little product. Anyway, I hope you kind of enjoyed a little tour around the park here. Quite frankly, I just wanted to see what construction was going on and what they were doing. And, you know, we got to see the new fire station going in there, etc. So, anyway, that's about it. This is Marcus Crawford with the Idaho Quadcopter channel out. And if you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing to my channel. Most of all, I appreciate you taking the time to look at this video. And of course, we'll see you on the next one. Bye now. The DJI Mini 3 Pro.